this week's hottest AI tech updates.
Welcome to Augmented You. I'm your host, Jan Stichitz, Director of Data Science at Shelf. Let's get started. Google Gemma, a new family of models announced by Google. Google has been very active recently in the past months and weeks, coming out with Gemini models, announcing Gemini 1.5, and now coming out with the Gemma models, a lightweight family of models. Why lightweight? There's two available versions, 2 billion parameters and 7 billion parameters. And what is great, both those models are available open source. So this is another big open source contribution by Google after the transformer architecture, which is now powering this Gen AI revolution, after the BERT model, now coming out with Gemma models. And Google has really put in the work to make these models as easily accessible as possible with ready-to-use notebooks with a Hugging Face integration. So this is really aimed at the community. And the benchmarks, it outperforms Llama 2, at least the 7B and 13B versions. So this is a very exciting new release by Google. While everybody is talking about text to images or text to video, Adobe is talking about text to music. And their research has introduced a new project titled Music Gen AI Control, a new tool allowing you to create and edit custom audio. With this tool, users can generate music from textual prompts and gain control over fine-grained audio properties such as tempo, structure, intensity, and they can also create loops. So a completely new take on generative AI from Adobe. New large language model on the block, and it's from Mistral, a French startup, and it's called Mistral Large. So there can be no confusion who created the model. It is their largest model, their flagship model, their most capable model, designed to rival GPT-4 and Claude 2. Now Mistral, they've been very actively contributing to the open source community, but that's not the case with this model. To the disappointment of the open source community, this model is available through a paid API with a usage-based pricing, so very similar to OpenAI's products. Mistral is also coming out with a chat service, again very similar to ChatGPT. They have also partnered with Microsoft to make this model available through Azure, and the benchmarks, it does outperform Claude 2, but doesn't quite reach GPT-4's level, but nonetheless a very exciting new release from Mistral. Last week, OpenAI showcased the capabilities of their text-to-video model Sora, truly amazing. Now this week, Stable Diffusion 3 was announced by Stability AI. It is a text-to-image model, and according to the creators, it has improved performance in multi-subject prompts, better image quality, and also features spelling capabilities, which means that words, text can be spelled out in images. It is not yet broadly available. It is in early preview phase because they want to gather the insights to improve performance and address safety concerns. AI model makers are battling over computational power, over controlling GPUs so they can train bigger, better models, but the second front has also opened in its content. High quality content for training new generation of models. And Google has secured a deal with Reddit, so they'll be able to use Reddit's information or Reddit's data for training their new models. What they're trying to do with this is diversify their training data so it extends beyond openly available web scrapes. The deal is reportedly worth $60 million a year, and this is very exciting for Reddit because Reddit is preparing for its IPO. This is it for this week's AI Tech Roundup. And now, after navigating the digital depths together, let's surface back to the analog tranquility. See you again next week.